bit more between series, but things are moving quickly, and honestly, like, I just don't want to mess around for too long today. I have to fly again at I have to leave at 4 AM to fly at 6, so yeah, just gonna be a little bit careful with all of that, make sure I get there on time and stuff like that. Those sort of things as we get this going, guys. Top left hand side, our red Terran player from Dead Pixels is Optimus. He's up against the blue Protoss to the bottom right hand side from Team Liquid. It's MaNa. Let me go pause my stream. That's what is lagging me at the moment. There we go. Nicely done. Alright guys, so how's everyone doing again? Hope you're all having a great day here so far. This is just our first day of groups in the WardiTV Christmas Invitational. The rest of our groups will take place next week. Now I am just trying to confirm what days those are going to happen on. Originally we had planned the 18th, 19th and 20th. But I had to move the 18th to earlier in the day, and now I'm going to be flying back to Poland on the 18th. So the choices are basically on the 18th, I have a couple of choices. I can either get someone else to cast it on my channel, or I get them to play and I cast from replays, or we could I just found out there's no Alimo League this month, and so I might be able to stream on the 19th through the day and in the evening and do 2 groups in one day. It's definitely a possibility. That's definitely something we could do. I'm just trying to figure out right now, basically. I've been trying to figure out this tournament for a little while. There's been a whole lot of schedule changes due to WCS being announced, WCS being unannounced, just other events as well in general going on. So, yeah, sorry for that, for all of that. Is there any command to know the previous played song? You know what? There usually is, but I can give you the... I can give you my last FM. I'll just type it into the chat for you. It was a minute or so ago. There you go. My last FM is WardiXO, so that should be all good. All right. Anyways, there's a TVP here for us here in game number 1 of this, in our 3rd game of the day. This game 1 of this best of 3. And just looking to see what's happening. Yeah, I'm flying home tonight, guys. I'm flying back home to the UK so I can cast for the next week or so from home and do all my usual esports work at home. But I'm back in Poland next week to cast more IEM qualifiers. When I come back, I'm actually going to be casting with Todd. So I'm going to be casting with Todd over in a week or so. It's actually interesting. I've been at a bunch of the same events as Todd has been. Home Story Cups, IEM Shanghai, all sorts. And I actually haven't cast with Todd at all yet. So really kind of interesting to see how that turns out. Excited to cast with him. Should be pretty cool. Anyways, 3 minutes into this TVP, the openers have been fairly passive for lack of a refresh set rep. So it's been pretty uninteresting so far. CC and Nexus just finishing up basically. This probe hitting their way to the side but hasn't really been building anything either. If you've been watching the production tab, you'll have seen this Twilight Council has come down, the blink is starting. Now a couple of Cyclones are on the way up for Optimus as well. There's a couple of Cyclones building here, they're about halfway done. Let's see what's going to happen next. The Rangers joins up down onto the natural expansion, and we do just wait to continue on in this. Gate's going to be finishing up any second now, and as those gates finish up, well, we have that link from MaNa just going to be coming through as well. The really standard stuff here is going to go into that Robo now a little bit later, but look at this push from Optimus. I mean, he's already got a few Marines, 3 Cyclones as well. I mean, there's no shield battery on this low ground, and I don't really feel as though MaNa has anything to fight against this. In fact, he's only got 4 Stalkers at the moment. He sees 1 Cyclone, Optimus pulls it back, realizing here that, well, he's got a few moments to wait. If he kills this pylon, there's actually not going to be any fast warpins on the low ground either. There is 3 more Stalkers that have just arrived. Optimus goes for the pylon, he realizes the power of that, he does get the kill. Obviously, he can warp in on the high ground and pull it down, but that's never nice either. Cyclone pulls back already, good micro so far. Stalkers spread themselves out to keep on fighting here. Still no blink, and again we see no Cyclones now starting to drop. Only a couple workers killed, to pull off the line is nice as well. He's going to get a Stalker or 2 also for his efforts. I didn't do as much as I thought it would. I think just because I didn't realize there's 3 more Stalkers in the main initially, really felt as though there was going to be a little bit more of a push through or so, I guess. As we are going to see now, Stalkers coming down to the low ground, and then across the map towards the upper left hand side to see just what they can get into in the next few moments. Stalkers coming across and getting ready to go. Two more Stalkers warping in as well, so if Blink finishes, there's going to be a lot of pressure out of MaNa. This Proxy Pylon, it'll allow him to kind of build up the numbers here. And this first Cyclone getting so low already. The power of these Stalkers being able to poke in and dive away, extra attack buffs, maybe. I mean, it's just really, really apparent, as you can see here. The Cyclone's getting picked away very quickly. A couple of Cyclones going down. And you'll see the rest of these Stalkers warping in still over to the left-hand side. So two more Stalkers warping in. I'm going to be continuing to push on forwards in the next couple of moments. Observer overhead. And again, the Stalker's going to push to see a little bit more. We're going to see that's forwards. 1, 2, 3. I mean, all the Cyclones are going to die. In fact, Optimus just isn't going to have anything left over at all. GG. And MaNa takes game. Let's go and again, guys, and introduce our players for game 2 of this best of 3. We already actually have action on the map, so let's go into this nice and quick. Bottom left hand side is our blue Protoss player. From Team Liquid, it is MaNa. And to the other right hand side, our red Terran player from Dead Pixels is Optimus. Wait, he's casting from a hotel? Yes. What do I like Poland? It's very hard to say. I kind of like Poland when I came to Katowice. I didn't see much of it other than like the hotels and the couple of restaurants and like the venue. In terms of Warsaw, I've literally not seen the place. Like, I've literally not seen the place. Like, I got here at midnight on Friday. I woke up in Casa at 5 AM. Me and Roddy just went to a bar like straight after the Casa as well, like chilled for a bit. Like, I really haven't seen this place at all, even though I've been here like a day and a half now or something. Next week, I'm hopefully going to have a little bit more time to explore and to actually see some bits and pieces of the city. So I'm going to be doing that next week when I'm back to cast some more IEM qualifiers. And Tropic Effect getting promoted to Plat 2. Congrats, bro. Sounds awesome. Well, we were looking at that main base because obviously there was not a barracks in it, and we do see now the build is going to be the Ghost Rush. But I mean, the scout here from MaNa is huge, and you already saw the tech lab as well, I think, right? He did, so you should be able to get some sort of scouting, some sort of detection up and running here. So we're going to move up. There's the first Ghost on the way. Obviously, Ghost now spawn with Cloak, and that's the reason that this Ghost Rush can actually become a little bit of a thing. As we are going to be seeing the probes taking some damage from this first Reaper. Reaper is going to get picked off by a Stalker in a moment. Doesn't even get the first probe yet. It's Miss Ruthless. Why is he not throwing down any sort of detection? There's the Robo. But man, taking a little while to get this Robo up. It's set up and rolling, so Robo coming in, we're going to see another gateway or two added on as well. Just on one base, of course. It's actually going to be what's this bug? Ghost skewed up, like, this is some sort of bug with the thing. We actually see a Cloak and an Uncloak here as he gets past the Stalker. And the Zealot feels as though he doesn't actually need to stay cloaked, but now he doesn't have energy to cloak again for very long. I can't help but feel that this was a bit of a mistake from him. He cloaks up now. Well, now this Ghost is going to uncloak really quickly, though. Probably would have been less energy to just stay cloaked, because activating Cloak has an energy cost. This first Ghost is about to fall. Let's go down. Second Ghost moving forwards, but now the Robo about to finish, and there's going to be an Observer available very soon. A Pylon will try to block off, and it will block off this next Ghost from entering. So Optimus can't really do too much else. As, oh man, you sneaky boy, throwing down a Pylon here in this main base. Throwing down a Pylon in this main base and getting ready to go. Still, this Ghost of Optimus is sat just over to the left-hand side here. A couple of Stalkers, a Zealot, getting ready to roll as well, as you see the Cyclone from Optimus getting ready to come on over. I see these two Ghosts now cloaked, actually starting to fight a Stalker or so. Does he have a scan for the Observer? Good, I mean that's generally the way you want to do this. Move forwards, kill the Observer so the Ghosts stay cloaked and there's still a bit of an issue. I mean that's really nice. The Cyclone coming across as well, but he's going to be in trouble as soon as he has to warp into his main base. Marauder coming through also going to help against the Stalkers. This is turning into one heck of an interesting scenario here. A Ghost goes down, but the Cyclone and the Marauder arrive to help fight. Meanwhile, Zealots or Adepts actually warp into the main base, and that might be the biggest issue here. Adepts in the main, and Optimus has no real of this. Can he deal some damage across the map? He's going to go for the first Pylon. Only one Cyclone though, and I think realistically you just don't get it in time, as now SCVs start to fall to these Adepts. No Glaives, but man, nothing to answer for them. So SCVs are dropping, and Optimus is still just trying to fight this. I mean, he's going to get some more worker kills here for sure. Another Cyclone arriving too. I mean, this definitely isn't over. Okay, there's a Mortal about a POC. This is becoming a very interesting scenario. That's a shield battery that's actually play right there. GG. I guess Optimus just can't really clean up the Adepts well enough. He isn't going to be able to do enough as MaNa comes in and does steal away game number 2, defending that Ghost Rush. Optimus not really enjoying the current TVP patch, I don't think, so a little bit of a rip from him. GG's, that will be that.